I'm Jenny Hyatt. I'm a freelance editor, so I spend part of my time working on editorial projects, but I'm also very involved in my local church and have loads of work to do for that. So I use a desk quite a lot, I use my office quite a lot, but I also want to be able to entertain people and put them up when they come to stay, so that was really what drew me to the StudyBed. Well, I was talking with a friend over lunch, and she specialises in interiors of houses, and I was telling her about what I wanted to do with my office, and she just said, "Oh, you ought to think about StudyBeds. I've just seen a few at the Birmingham exhibition." So I came back home, and the first thing I did was to type StudyBed into Google, and within a few days we had gone over to actually see the StudyBed in action. We'd placed our order, and it arrived about 2 weeks later, and I'm delighted with it. Well, it was really to have the versatility. We've got a 4-bedroomed house, but the rooms are small. My husband has one, the smallest room is his study. We couldn't put anybody else up in that. We have a small double guest room, and so the 4th room, which is my office, I wanted to be able to use so that if we had to put up a family of 4, we could. So this is what really appealed. It was being able to maximise the space. The other option we had really thought seriously about was actually building an extension to our house, which would have probably cost in the region of £60,000 to £100,000 just to get another room, just for the sake of the 4 or 5 times a year when you want to use it for guests. So this has actually saved us megabucks, really. We don't need to do that anymore. Well, as I say, I just typed in StudyBed, and it was one of the first websites that came up under Google. And being able to see the video on the website of seeing the desk converted into a bed, it was wonderful. That really hooked me. No, Ben and I think his colleague, is it Steve, came and they did it all themselves. I don't think I would be terribly confident about that kind of thing with something so big and so heavy, and they did a really good job. Superb, they were delights to be with, and they just did it really efficiently and professionally, and I've had no complaints at all about it. Oh, 150%, because I also bought the top box to go on top of the StudyBed. It's enabled me to do a whole clear out of my office for a start, which is great. But yes, the whole thing just looks and feels compact and yet usable and easily accessible, which is fantastic now. Oh, absolutely. I've been raving to all my friends about it. They come in the door and immediately I say, "Come upstairs and look at my StudyBed." So yes, and they are amazed when they see it pull down and go back up again. They just can't believe that you don't have to clear anything away off the work surface. I mean, and that is amazing. Yes, it's saved us £60,000 probably, so to spend £1,500 on it was well worth the money. In the end, I've ended up with a desk that is even bigger than the one I had, where I can actually keep a printer on and a computer on my desk. So I've got untold space now. The room feels bigger than it's ever felt. Plus, I can put up 2 people in this room if I need to. None at all. None whatsoever.